This is a do-it-yourself video on how to remove a granite and/or ceramic tile backsplash without damaging drywall. Basically, the key to removal of the granite or ceramic tile is to loosen up the adhesive so that there is minimal damage to the drywall. Loosening the granite is accomplished by heating the granite, as we have found. You will also need the following tools: the hammer, a crowbar, a putty knife, a chisel, and the heat gun. Next, I will have my DIYer going to demonstrate this to you.
Is we need to remove this little bit of caulking that's down here at the base, so that as we start to work at trying to remove the backsplash, it will come out easier and we won't have anything holding it in place from in front of it. Stop. Next thing we're doing is we're going to start heating up the tile, the granite. Let that heat up a little bit. While that's heating, we're going to go ahead and get positioned to be able to get the crowbar behind the granite tile. I'm going to use this chisel as a backing so that when I use the crowbar, it doesn't put a hole in the drywall. Next, we're going to go ahead and hit the crowbar to get behind the tile a little bit. Then, once we got enough of it behind there, we can just start prying. And what you'll see is it will actually start to come out. You're going to want to take your time working it so that you don't damage anything else. But what you'll see here is that all that's happened is it's removed a little bit of the paper on the front of the drywall, but there's no structural damage to the drywall. So I just leave the heat gun sitting on the countertop here and allow it to continue to heat as I work along. And just keep, keep working in the crowbar behind there. And again, just nice, easy pressure. It should start to come out. And you can see it's starting to pull out bigger chunks of granite. And you can see even the adhesive is still on the back there of the tile. But it's coming off without, as I mentioned earlier, without doing any structural damage to the drywall. And it's taking off the granite without damaging the drywall. You will have some paper come off, which again, you can either patch that, just cover it up with a little bit of drywall adhesive, or just cover right over that with your next backsplash, because the adhesive will stick to this drywall since it is still solid.
And that basically is the key to removing the tile or ceramic granite without damage to your drywall.